Some of the people holding you back are the same people you love the most. They don't mean to, they're not evil, they're not trying to sabotage you, but if you don't understand how it works, you will keep shrinking your own growth to protect their comfort. Let me show you how this really works and how to break free without burning bridges. The hard truth about people that no one really prepares you for is this: growth changes relationships. Not because you become arrogant, not because you think you're better, but because when you change, it forces people around you to confront what they haven't. And that discomfort shows up in subtle ways. Not in attacks, not in insults, but comments like, "You've changed. You're doing too much. Why can't you just relax? You used to be so much fun." Now, those words don't sound dangerous, but they quietly pull you back into an older version of yourself. Here's what's really happening. Every relationship has an unspoken agreement. You stay who you are, and I'll stay comfortable with you. When you start growing, that agreement breaks, and your brain feels the tension. You feel guilty for changing. You might feel selfish for wanting more. You might feel pressure to explain yourself. So you do what most people do. You tone it down. You slow it down. You hide. You delay. Not because your dream isn't important, but because belonging feels safer than becoming. Now, I've talked about types of people who keep you stuck in detail in another video when I talked about the 5 people who secretly sabotage your growth. And it's really not people, it's about patterns. Let me give you 4 of them. The comfortable anchor. They love you as you are, but only as you are. They won't push you, they don't challenge you. They prefer the version of you that doesn't require them to change. Then you have the subtle doubter. They never say you can't. They say things like, "Are you sure? Is now the right time? That seems risky." And they plant hesitation and they call it wisdom. Then there's this third group. I call them the guilt tripper. They remind you of everything you owe them. Your time, your energy, your availability. They'll say things like, "You just don't have time for me anymore. I can't believe you're putting all your energy into that. You're just never available for me anymore." Then there's the passive competitor. They smile, but quietly they compare. Your growth actually threatens their identity, so they'll play down your progress to protect their own self-image. Now, none of these people are villains, but patterns matter. Here's why this is so powerful. Listen, you don't need permission to become who you're meant to be. But most people are waiting for it anyway. They'll wait for support, they'll wait for approval, they'll wait for validation. And when it doesn't come, they interpret it as a sign to stop. Listen, growth rarely gets applause for people that aren't growing. This isn't about cutting people off. It's about changing the rules. Here's how. Number 1, stop explaining your growth. You don't need to justify your improvement. Number 2, stop shrinking to maintain comfort. If you have to become smaller to belong, that's not belonging. And the third is this: start finding rooms where growth is normal. New conversations, new inputs, new standards. You don't need everyone to understand you. You just need an environment that supports who you are becoming. Here's the thing. At some point, you will have to choose. Stay who you are so everyone stays comfortable, or become who you're called to be, even if it creates tension. That tension, listen, isn't a sign you're wrong. It is a sign you're growing. And the moment you stop apologizing for becoming more, your life begins to expand. So, over the last 5 videos, we've covered your thoughts, your identity, your readiness, your environment, and in this, your relationships. This is how real transformation happens from the inside out. So, if this series helped you, go back, watch it again. Slowly begin to apply the things that you've learned and share it with someone that needs to hear these type of messages and keep building forward momentum.